Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new patch today from Wuthering Waves, and dude, I see a lot of people say the second phase of version 1.3 would be dead as hell because, you know, it's just a rerun Jiyan, right? But here's what though, I am looking forward to this because I see Encore. Firstly, she's adorable, and secondly, perhaps they're cooking something out. I doubt it's just gonna be a phase of nothing happening, right? So you know what, let's just dive right in. What do we have with the second phase of 1.3 before we see even more new characters in, say, Chameleon coming in? First, we have Small World Big Adventures companion story with Encore. Okay, now a few things to know. That's exciting for me. You know, Encore's adorable. I want to know more about her for sure. But there is also like a couple of characters in the game that we have yet to see, right? We got Calcharo. Still don't know what his deal is. I'm hoping to actually see his companion story coming in patches like this for sure. I bet it will, right? Or perhaps maybe even next version we'll see him. But yeah, we'll get to know more about Encore. It'll be, I hope, not a tearjerker somehow, although this picture feels like a tearjerker. Come on, let's have Encore just be like the happy pie, right? And before they make her like an orphan and have her be submitted to the worst fate possible. But well, from what it reads, it shouldn't be that case. I'm, you know, excited to see what happens there. And yeah, that will be the companion story. Honestly, we see this coming pretty much for every version. Nothing new, but still looking forward to that. And secondly, we have, this is what we've already known, the Jiyan rerun banner. Now, I basically have already seen this post on Reddit, and I'm just gonna give you like the important bits. Now, we all know Jiyan's rerun, right? The new character Youhu. I made a video about how the CN's not happy that Youhu is basically not accessible outside of pulling on the banner. I'm just gonna give you straight away. They actually listen. It's actually insane. This is the first time I pointed out a problem that I see in the community, and people actually, not people, but the company actually gave a shit and instantly dropped the solution. Look at this, guys. 4-star Resonator Youhu will be simultaneously made available in Afterglow Encore Store and will be removed at the end of version 1.4. That means the moment we get this banner, which is in about 5 days, we can buy a copy of Youhu. Now that just solves everything, right? Well, I say that, but it doesn't really solve the fact that we don't have a big reason to pull. Before, the argument was if you want Youhu, you have to risk yourself getting Jiyan. But now that they put them in the store, if you really want Youhu, you can just snap her. You just, like, you know, buy her out. Kuro Games did listen, for sure. They listened, devs listened again. They saw that people are not that happy about Youhu. They decided to take the shot at the foot and just give everyone an option to buy Youhu right away. A lot of whales now don't have a big reason now to go all in on this banner. At least you have a copy, right? I bet whales will still go like, pull 6 of that to get the max wave ban. But for a lot of casual players, free-to-play players that you don't really want to go all in on a rerun just to get the 4-star, you can just buy one, right? Now, for anyone that doesn't really care for Youhu though, I'll say right away, I don't think you should like buy one at all. Actually, no, let me take that back. We already read her kit a little bit. It's a bit more RNG, and she seems like to be a healer slash someone that also does some damage as well. I bet with the new endgame, you might need yourself more healers. Like, you never know. I personally would just buy one copy, depending on the price as well. Like, if it's too much and you want to save for, you know, other wave bands, like say for the limited 5-star, then you wouldn't want to buy this. If you have some surplus, I think you should get a copy. Always get a copy of something new. At least you have it. You never know, like, if they release an endgame mode that really suits Youhu. So yeah, that's beautiful for me. I personally love Youhu. I want to try her out. I think her kit is really interesting. Now I just get to buy her out from the store. I don't gotta pull. And yeah, hey, that is like the best solution, I suppose. Like, I don't see any other big solutions. There are some players who love her, right? Now, this is a good way to make sure that people will love her. You have a chance of getting her. Kudos to Kuro again. So yeah, very happy to read that. And after 1.4 as well, I mean, starting from 1.4, you get Youhu from the standard banner for sure. That's to be expected, and that is all for the banners for characters. And we have, of course, the Verdant Summit. This is the Jiyan weapon, right? We also have a new one. Starting from version 1.4, the 4-star weapon series Deep Sky Blazer will be permanently available in standard and character convene. I genuinely don't know what Deep Sky Blazer is. I have not read that. Don't know if it's out yet or not. It seems to be a new weapon, right? We'll see if that's really good. I think most 4-stars, even if it's good, you wouldn't, again, you know, go all in on this banner just to get a new 4-star weapon, right? So yeah, we'll see. If you get a 4-star that's new, great. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. I have not seen the info yet. Maybe it's already out, but either way, just gonna be a weapon banner, nothing too crazy. I think it's easily a safe banner unless you're going for Jiyan. And yeah, moving on, let's see what's coming forward. We have Lolo campaign rerun. This is what we had before. We're just gonna get a bunch of rewards playing something pretty simple. So yeah, we have main rewards here, 400 Asteroids, 5 summons. Hey, I ain't gonna complain about free stuff, right? Moving forward though, what do we have? Infinite Battle Simulation. This seems to be something new. Defeat enemies in Infinite Battle Simulation and open open supply crates to open as many tactic points and low capacity variable buffs as possible. Okay, this feels like it's gonna be, I don't know if it's gonna be like battle related. It should be battle related, right? So hey, more events. What we had right now with the co-op, I think it's just really fun. So I'm hoping for something similar like this as well, for the Infinite Battle Simulation. Or maybe it already happened before, I haven't played it. I have no clue. Like, I just play it if I feel like it. So let's just keep going now. We have Wuthering Exploration for Mount Firmament. This is complete daily survey task to obtain survey points. Pretty sure we already had this. And yeah, it's a lot of rewards. 800 asteroids. That's like a free temple right there, just like playing this event. And yeah, why the heck not, right? Why the heck not? Moving forward, we have Court Cleansing. This is just, you know, double rewards and stuff for a tacit suppression challenge and all that. You get more stuff. It's always like just good to have free stuff, right? I'm not gonna complain about that. And that is all for this patch. Now, I'm not gonna lie, certainly compared to every other patch we had before, this is certainly not as hype of a patch as a shorekeeper patch, right? So there's gonna be a lot less people interested, I think. But in my opinion though, the Encore companion story, that's gonna bring some people back. And especially the Youhu thing that they did, I think it's so underrated that they make it so small. I think this should be like the battery. All right, we've listed with Youhu available if you just buy it off the store. I think that is so good, right? For most people that just really enjoy Youhu that doesn't want to pull, just buy one, right? If you really love it that much, just buy one copy. You gotta save your asteroids for Camellia that I bet everyone wants. Very well done by Kuro Games. In terms of content, it's certainly not that much. It's a story plus a lot of events, but you know, be sure to log in, still complete events. It's not even that hard to do. So yeah, get your asteroids ready. And in my opinion, I might make a video on whether or not you should pull Jiyan and all that. But TLDR, I think you just shouldn't. You have a free Xiangliao's DPS. You probably pull Shorekeeper. You have the free Have a Rover. You have a proper... You probably have 2 DPSs at this point. No way you haven't pulled a second DPS yet. But if you haven't though, do you want to pull Jiyan? I suppose you can, but I would still wait for Camellia. I wouldn't recommend anybody to just pull Jiyan right away, day 1. I think it's best if you just wait until they release info about Camellia first and then decide which one to go for. They should release some info on that, I hope, at least. And once you do and you realize, you know what, I don't dig Camellia, you can go and get Jiyan. A TLDR on whether or not he's good, absolutely, he's still insane. One of the best AoE characters, one of the best characters, in fact, for Tower Versity for sure, even for the new mode as well. He does a lot of damage, comparable to even the top DPS, still may not be the best at everything, but still really solid. Like, he has not really just fallen off completely ever. I like characters like these where they're just like stable. I myself still use mine in Tower Versity, especially like for the mob stages. 1 Jiyan, clear it all, and then you have a proper team for the boss fight. Saves you a lot of, you know, pressure off of needing to build multiple teams. So yeah, still really good character. We might not be having like the hypest of batters, but we're just preparing for Camellia, right? They're gonna drop something mad for Camellia, trust me. And yeah, we just went off of Shorekeeper. There was a lot of content there. I'm happy with this. Sometimes you just get smaller patches, smaller things happening. I'm not too bad at this. I'm pretty happy. Like, even for a small patch, we get to read more story-based things with Encore. And yeah, I'm happy with that. Hopefully they do a good job with the story so far. They are doing it better, especially Shorekeeper. I love Shorekeeper's story. I love Jinxi's story. See what we got for Encore. And yeah, that'll be all for today. Looking forward to more content in the game. And yeah, more content to come. Do give it a sub if you like. And that is all. Take care.